Good evening, Twitch. Welcome to a pre-recorded Wednesday session of the Meta Is Futile, featuring my cat, apparently. We're pre-recording this on Monday because a couple of us won't be available on Wednesday, so we're still gonna bring y'all Phandelver, though. And nothing as far as announcements go. Join us Friday for a fun stream of world building, I think was the mention.
I believe so.
Mm.
I think that's split.
Yeah, so come join them for a fun world building stream. A couple of us will be out, but we are gonna still stream for y'all. So that's the plan. And yeah, welcome to Last Mine of Phandelver. SRD only, except
Hmm.
as we have found, there are a few things that are not SRD, as it turns out, anymore.
Hmm.
Bunch of filthy liars, all of us.
Okay, it started as SRD only, but like it's going fine. It's
But
going
I mean,
fine.
we
it's, I mean, after
mm,
all, what are we? We are the Meta Is Futile.
Mhm. And speaking of things that are not SRD, last session,
mm,
Hmm.
Max caught on fire.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's fine.
He sure did.
He got put out. He's fine.
Max was lit.
Max was lit.
As the kids say, he was lit.
Hmm.
Last session, the group continued to explore the Red Brand hideout. The helpful, totally not suspect Drow explained that there were at least a few more green brands there, and a few bugbears that
We
don't
found
exist
him.
anymore.
They sure don't.
The group went up and took care of a few green brands, mostly on accident. They tried to be non-lethal, but the Nat 20s just
Kept
wouldn't let them.
rolling.
There's one alive.
There's one alive. There's
Yeah,
The
one.
one that Aster
I
stabbed.
managed to save one. Well, yeah, I mean, I stabbed that
That.
one, but
Oh,
The
use
one
the
that
hilt. Oh, what? You mean the sharp end? Just shank.
just
muscle
took a
memory took
second to
over.
figure out. Just learning.
And then they went into another room and found a couple of goblins being tormented by a few bugbears.
One of them we knew.
Max took exception to that specifically, and you know,
Let's be real. He vicariously relived his childhood.
he did. He vicariously relived his childhood.
Could say it
And
opened all of his eyes.
all
All of them.
of them.
Biblically
The
accurate,
ones
Angel. Be
the
not
ones he didn't
afraid.
Be
the
not
ones he
afraid.
didn't know he didn't know he had.
I bring
Max
you
opened
bad
his
tidings of bad radiant damage.
Max opened his third eye and his fourth eye and his fifth eye and his
All the rest. All the rest.
and after
Yeah, fire rage.
after Rissy took a big hit from a bugbear, uh
Boy, howdy.
Max really didn't like that either, so he took exception to that specifically too, and there are no more bugbears anymore.
They're
Uh
there. They're just not breathing anymore.
yeah, it's fine.
You could say it's a job well done.
The
Quick,
group went
quick.
back to
Spicy.
They're crispy.
Extra crispy.
the group went back to rest for a little while with their captured green brand and their goblins, and we learned a little something about Little Talon, the mimic, and why it now sees Rissy as their new master. So, Rissy is like them, it said.
And she is just baffled as can be. What does that even mean?
What
Yeah,
does that even mean, indeed? Well,
Kelsey and Aster tried to ponder that, but couldn't come up with anything at the moment.
no. And the goblins poked the green brand so much that he is coming around, but he is tied up right now. So, and that is where we left it. So, gang, what we doing?
Oh boy.
There is still a
I think we
door
were just
to the
gonna
north
check out
of
the
the.
last room there.
Yeah.
Not sure we really need to interrogate another green brand at the moment.
The
I can wait
Peach.
till after we've slept on it.
Peach is gonna turn to you,
Mm-hmm.
pointing to the green brand, and just say, "Delivery."
Um,
I mean, where would we deliver him to? Like, yeah, there's like no guard. Like, no, I
The
think this one we
authorities.
need to take care of. Well, yeah, apparently we are the authorities, thanks to
we
Max. Like,
You're welcome.
we appreciate your
Yeah.
offer, but we don't know where to send him 2 yet, so we'll get it taken care of, okay?
Yeah, and if other green brands in town see you delivering him, they might attack you again.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
that.
don't want that.
Sorry, how did your new friend get here? Have you joined their delivery service?
The other goblin's like, I think so.
Also, are we on foot? Should we be on the
Oh,
map
should we be
now?
on
Oh
the map?
crap!
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I
It's
didn't
okay.
activate the page.
It's alright.
Oopsie.
It's all
Whoopsie
good.
daisy.
But yeah, sorry, what was she saying, the new goblin?
I I I guess so.
Turn to dang it, which one was it that we have a pinch? Is it?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
Peach.
Peach.
The
Peach.
I
lighter
guess
one over here on the
did
left.
you tell her about it?
Yes, we told her about our debt to society.
Okay.
She said she
And
was worried about us and that she wanted to also punch people and explode them. So she's coming along.
Not sure that's a
um,
compatible goal, but I mean, I guess it sounds like you all need some protection.
oh boy. Rissy's just over here just like, okay.
Well, look at you. Look at that, Rissy. Now you're inspiring the youth.
it, it is that a good thing in this context?
You know, I think I'm just gonna suspend my judgment on that.
Okay.
At least they're not robbing or murdering anybody anymore.
I reckon as long as they're using that for the power of good, right? You know, you're not exploding poor
There's
passerbys' kneecaps.
Peach
there's
is now like 1,000 yards staring at Maxwell, and he's just like, if you eat us, is it gonna burn too?
I'm not gonna eat. Never mind. I don't know.
He didn't know he could do that.
I feel like that's something you should know that you can do. I don't know how you missed that.
Well, he knows now, I guess.
yes, we all do now. A wonderful secret shared amongst friends.
Well, yeah, now you've seen an example of what happens when he gets mad, so don't make him mad.
Don't make him
There
mad.
you go.
We have a debt
There
to
you go.
society.
Yes, there you go.
Now,
Don't
hang
worry
on.
about it.
I'm not.
Look at that, Max. You're inspiring the local youth.
I mean, kind of right, you know.
Well, we're
I
gonna
mean,
leave.
That's
That would
probably
be
the best.
advisable.
What he said.
Hmm?
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
y'all better hightailing on out of here.
if adventurers find Droop, will adventurers delivery Droop?
Yes,
Um,
adventurous delivery trip.
okay,
We'll keep an
okay,
eye
but
out for him.
we first we need to know where you want us to meet you with him if we
Oh.
find him.
I have a feeling they'll find us somehow, like they have before.
We just need a return
Wait,
address for
what?
that goblin.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Just
Oh.
find us like they had before?
I mean, when we went to see the Banshee and then camped out in that ruined town, they came to me while we
It-
were sleeping and delivered
To
a book
you?
from the Banshee. Yeah.
Oh,
She does have a point. There seems to be some sort of
criminy. Okay.
I don't know how
Mickey.
they knew. I don't know how they knew the Banshee wanted to deliver something, but they did it.
But they okay.
Mr. works in mysterious ways.
Okay.
Goblins will be around Phandelver.
Okay. That works.
But yeah, for now,
Local
and
enough.
maybe just try and stay away from those green brands.
Yeah.
Stay away from green. Okay.
Okay.
The-
I'm just gonna let that one sit.
First off, racist?
First, second off,
But Kels, you're bluish.
Not me. It's sorry. It's
Wait, that'd mean they'd have to stay away from each other, wouldn't it?
for green.
a bit to my point. Yeah.
Bye, adventures, and they'll head out.
See you later.
Watch out for more of them thugs.
Yay! Flipsy will punch him.
All right.
All right, guess we
Yeah.
got one more door to check out, and then we can be done with these caves, hopefully.
I don't think I like these doors over much.
Here. All right. Kane, what have you been doing?
Listening.
Fair.
Right.
This green brand came around to goblins poking him and has been sitting here this whole time as you guys have been like conversing with
Right.
these goblins. And
Uh-huh.
he's just sitting here like, do I want to interject? No.
You want to draw attention to
No,
yourself?
I
Or
don't
like,
think I want to interject actually. I
Alright.
think I should just let this happen. I'm just gonna chill here.
Get that blood back.
He's a little woozy.
Yeah, so we'll just check on him one more time to make sure that he's still not dying. Good. All right.
I mean, he's drunk.
He's
Lost a lot of blood.
yeah,
That
he's
booze
out
is
of
probably
it.
hitting a
Woke up
little
to
bit harder.
goblins poking him. I don't know if he knows what's real and what's not.
I don't think he does either.
I think a non-zero
His-
quantity of that booze is now on the floor.
Yeah,
Getting
absolutely.
it in the liver, it's fine.
That blood alcohol content is now extremely higher.
More like alcohol blood content. But yes, all right. He's still good, and you guys have a door to the north.
Didn't hear nothing from it, so I just open it.
Yeah, you listened at it before and didn't hear anything. All right, open it. And let me do.
Pitter patter.
This room appears to be a
Oh,
wizard's
interesting.
workshop.
Oh. Take a
Oh,
look
hey,
at this,
Kels.
Kelsey. Yeah, right.
A wizard's workshop.
There's a large workable setup with albemics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices, all of it stewing and bubbling away.
I wonder if
Bookshelves
that's
are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes. Oh, and
Kels-
Kane's gonna go into the other room.
Oh.
I think that door was open actually. 12. This looks to be like some kind of living quarters. The walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of green cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, a comfortable looking bed, and a wooden desk. A wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
I wonder if this is where that Glassstaff
Thanks.
fellow works. He seemed kind of the wizard type.
Kelsey is looking over all the accoutrements,
Accoutrement.
looking over the tools and the vials and all that's boiling and bubbling, toil and troubling here.
Smile and trouble.
That all goes over my head, literally.
Can he discern anything from these achemical assertions?
Make an investigation or an arcana.
Aster will assist him. And also, I need to remember I can do this, add an extra d4 for guidance.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I'll take it.
Right.
Never be too sure. It's the greatest cantrip ever made. Okay, but we're gonna roll investigation, and with Aster helping me, is that advantage?
Yes.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll the d4 for you.
Yeah.
Roll the d4.
Yeah, roll
See
the
how high we can get it.
Do it.
Oh. Well, all right. We're still getting used to it.
24.
Let's see here.
Hmm.
It looks as you look over the work desk and the books and such, it looks like whatever wizard is working here, Glassstaff, you assume, is trying to master the art of brewing potions and concocting alchemical mixtures. Books and notes are scattered around the room, and they're basic texts on alchemy. It looks like it is set up to brew a potion of invisibility, but it has not succeeded.
Does it look like we could finish it, or is it just missing something?
Possibly. You don't see any ingredients or anything, though. It looks like It's just mainly the notes and stuff. It looks like whatever of the ingredients that would have been around have been picked clean
Ah, shoot.
and are no longer there.
Well, I'd say we could finish it, but there's nothing left here.
No, I'd say maybe just take the notes and at least he could learn from his mistakes. If we want to try and repeat the experiment later.
Taking his notes, I doubt he'd learn anything.
No, we'd learn. Like,
No,
I'm not sure we want him to learn anything.
That. Yes, Asta. Yes,
Oh.
absolutely.
Oh.
We're gonna roll up those scribbled notes. We're gonna pocket them. Maybe they'll be useful later. Maybe they won't. He won't have them. So,
Right.
but Kelsey's gonna linger around in this room and just dilly dally with some of the stuff.
Poke
Okay.
around. I guess Rissy and Kane are
Poke
poking
something,
around
make
the
it explode.
Yeah. Mercy Kane, and yeah, you guys are in what is clearly an office / living quarters. If y'all want to look around, make a perception or an investigation.
Oh boy, snooping.
Oh boy, snooping.
Say, Rissy will just assist Kane in that because hers isn't great.
Said perception.
Perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
This one's best.
All right.
Hey yo,
Nice.
look at that.
Let's see.
Giving me the advantage.
Hell yeah. Can you look around? Most everything here looks like it has been either taken, like grabbed quickly and made off with, or doesn't have a whole lot of value. Various papers and notes are stacked neatly on the desk, mostly consisting of written orders to apothecaries and alchemists and you know, the green brands themselves, what little orders they give. Other than the chest at the foot of the bed, all you are able to find is an envelope that has a opened seal that has an emblem of a spider on it.
Ooh, spider.
Oh, it's already open mail. Snoop some more.
All right, we're opening the mail.
It's not illegal if it's already open.
Fair enough.
It ain't illegal if you don't get caught.
All right. The letter says, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that the strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't
Oh.
allow them to upset the plans. See that any dwarven artifacts or maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, don't disappoint me. And instead of a signature, there's a stamp of a black spider.
Ominous.
Oh, it doesn't tell you
Huh.
where to go.
No.
Huh. Was he reading that out loud or just kind of looking over it himself?
I think that's probably just mumble it out loud. Because Rizzy's just within earshot.
Yeah. Spies in Neverwinter. Hmm. Dwarven artifacts or maps, and the quote spies are to be dealt with or killed. Well, gosh dang. Wonder who they're talking about.
Kelsey is too focused on
But
alchemy.
I
That's
mean,
science.
whoever this Lord Albrecht is, maybe that'll turn up some leads.
Might.
As much as I don't like the idea, I reckon I could ask Halia.
Seeing her later anyways.
Huh?
Seeing
we
her
go.
later anyways.
Now y'all have the
Oh,
handout
hey,
for the letter itself.
Ooh.
Nice.
all right. What she all find?
A letter.
Ominous letter.
Ominous
Oh,
letter.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had a couple people mention this black spider. First, I thought it was just a literal spider the goblins fed the dwarf to, but it's sounding more like
Sounded more
another
like
organization
an
or secret
organization,
name
yeah.
or something.
I mean, it can be both.
Wonder what's in this chest.
The chest, as it turns out, is unlocked. And has a lot of really great stuff, actually. It seems like whatever loot that the green brands got, Glassstaff like to keep for himself. So it contains 180 silver pieces,
Ooh, nice.
130 gold pieces, a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians,
Ooh,
2
carnelian.
peridots, and 1 pearl. It also contains 2 scrolls.
All right, what are the scrolls?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's.
Well, I reckon I can't read them, so you
No, I figured between me and Kelsey, we might be able to figure them out.
Yeah, you guys can make an arcana check.
Kelsey will help Aster with the Arcana
All
check.
right. Good
Boy,
deal.
money.
Good deal.
We
Yeah,
do like money.
still need to divide up the money from earlier.
All right. 21. With
Yeah.
that 21, you are able to
In case it matters. There's
uh,
4.
discern a scroll of charm person and a scroll of
Oh.
fireball.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Can anyone? Let's see who can use these. I guess Kelsey, you can probably use the fireball one.
We'll gladly take the fireball one.
Charm person. I'm not sure I like the thought of that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to hold on to.
I reckon it could be handy in the right circumstances. I don't know though.
That makes people cooperative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make
that
them
it does.
have a
Oh,
chance of making them less likely to just gut you. What? What, Max? Give me that look
You doing
again.
max face?
a max face.
Yeah.
No, nothing. I got nothing.
Hey. Well, I reckon we ought to get back. Gonna take that feller back to town and get
Right.
ourselves rest, and we can divide up our findings
That sounds
when we
good.
get
Yeah.
there.
Check back onto the eater maps, and I guess probably maybe hole up there for now.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
so
Uh,
we'll go and fetch our prisoner and get going. Kane's just zooming off.
Kelsey is gonna linger around the table here. Can he discern anything secrety about it?
If you want to make an investigation check, you can try.
Oh, we could have asked her for help. Oh well.
The wizard is being secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really, unfortunately.
Disappointing. I thought a wizard would have a bit more pizzazz to his
Mm-hmm.
desk.
No, the wizard desk is painfully boring. This green brand will he's wobbly. He's very wobbly, and it doesn't really dawn on him that he's really caught until you guys are leading him out. And then you just hear a quiet, ah, shit.
Max is gonna flick him on the back of the head. Watch your language.
Okay.
Esther's trying to catch up to Kane because he's rushing out apparently. Just wanted to say thanks for pulling me out of there. I guess you were right. Max had it handled. He seemed to be right a lot, and I haven't been giving you enough credit for that.
Go this way.
I mean, a man
Alright.
walks into a room just surrounded in fire. He's probably got it.
I mean, maybe wasn't thinking clearly. It wasn't exactly the most conducive environment for thinking
Alright.
properly.
Where are y'all going back to again?
Outside.
The vineyard. Well, outside, yes, first.
Well, yeah.
I think we're headed towards the vineyard because we got to check on, make sure that the eater maps are still safe.
Here we go. We'll just. Are you doing anything with your green brand friend?
And we're just taking him with us, I guess.
We don't really have anywhere to.
Yeah, I
just
guess.
we don't really have anywhere to.
That's a
leave
good
him.
question. Like we were saying to the goblins, we might want to make it so that is there some way we can make sure that we don't get the attention of other green brands?
As you guys walk out, you notice. I mean, it is evening time, but you notice that there are significantly less green brands around.
Oh, have they already cleared out, or are they all just getting drunk in the tavern?
Who knows?
I mean that, or we took care of a bunch of them, you know.
Yeah, but I feel like there were a lot around town, right, Rose? I feel like we saw a fair number of them wandering around.
Yeah. It's odd that there aren't any around town.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either,
I wouldn't trust that we've taken care of all of them.
Yeah,
Oh no,
either
but
they've gotten
still.
Well,
really good at
I guess we can
hiding,
question
or
our new friend here about that when we get to the vineyard.
okay,
Yeah,
we're
Bring
taking
him
him
to the
to the vineyard.
vineyard. Just drop him off at the mayor's house. It could be his problem.
That was my
I'm
plan.
not sure. Do you trust the mayor to hold on to this man, though?
Nope, but I do trust the people to give him a vote of no confidence when he fails.
Well, there you go.
Well, okay.
We drop him off at the authorities, and after that's not our problem. Whatever they do with him, it's their fault.
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying
reckon-
that mayor already sent green brands after the missing sister.
We could just lock him in a closet.
Yeah.
Just for a bit. Just for a night, you know.
That makes it tomorrow's problem. And then we're just still in the same place.
Max is gonna grab the back of his collar and start going towards the mayor's house.
No, okay.
All right.
He's just like,
Best
well,
let the
this
proper
is happening.
best let the proper authorities take care of this.
The moment that
There ain't no proper authorities here.
Yeah.
the moment that this green brand kind of thinks okay, maybe I can slip away from. Oh, nope, okay, nope, just kidding.
No, you ain't getting out of this that easy.
Oh, this one has no idea what that man is capable of.
No, he doesn't. He was asleep.
No, he sure don't.
It's evening time, so people are milling around the square and such, and with the green brands gone, a few of them, or less rather, a few of them seem braver. So there are more people on the streets. Not many more people, just because Phandalin doesn't have a whole lot of people, but more.
Okay, so
Still,
I just get the impression that there's less green brands than there would be if there are more people out
Yeah.
and about.
Sildar and Lynene are out walking down the street to towards the inn, and yeah, and you guys pass them as you drag this green brand to town hall.
It's really just go easier if you cooperate.
Risky.
I say to the
Say
green
Risky will
brands.
just give him a friendly wave. As we
Like,
walk by.
like,
You're like,
please,
Hmm.
like, don't. I didn't save your life for you to cause trouble. Like, just please, like.
you stabbed me in the neck and I almost died.
And I'm
I'm
sorry
good.
for and
And I
you
think I'm
didn't die.
still a little drunk, so I don't
Don't,
think I could.
Oh, but of course you remember for being stabbed part. Lovely. Okay.
Aster,
I,
don't
it's a little hard to
apologize to the
forget.
criminal for the consequences of his own actions.
It's a little hard to forget being stabbed.
Don't weep for the
Right, right,
stupid, you'll be
Max.
crying all day.
I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that
All
one.
right, Max.
I like that one.
Was just trying to convince him to not try anything.
What am I gonna try?
I don't know.
Further stabbing should convince him not to try anything.
He's
Listen,
you
tied
know what?
up, still drunk.
sir, do you want more stabbings?
No, not
Alright,
really.
see, he ain't gonna do nothing. And Max is gonna drag him to the mayor's house.
Awesome.
Kelsey will tag along because he wants to see this.
And Rissy's just tagging right along because this is what she does. She tags
Let
along.
me go to town hall's description. Was there anything about cells?
There's a
Probably not.
cellar, probably a cellar, a wine cellar. Put him down there. You can
Phandalin
drink
has no
and
function in
not go anywhere.
government, but the townsfolk elect someone.
Well, they can start using the
Small but serviceable jail has a small but
Oh, okay.
serviceable jail in the cellar.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
I mean, what they probably did with criminals was just send them out mining.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, let me see if I can't find the mayor's voice again.
It was pretty nasal.
As you guys enter, the mayor looks as though he is packing up for the day, and he's just like, "Oh, hello."
Oh, right. Yeah.
Max
we have
is
to
gonna
come
hold
here.
out the
We have
green
to come
branch.
here, Max.
Max is gonna hold him out. This is one of those fellers that you hired to find the lady.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in possession of a child and several other captives that they were selling off or moving around as slaves.
Oh, that is alarming. People can't
And
do
then-
that. That's illegal.
Right.
Now, if you don't
You
start
know,
taking this seriously, I'm going to alarm his face into yours repeatedly. I've already been cheesed off once today. I do not feel like being cheesed off again.
No, and really, Mr. Mayor, you do not want to see that.
Jeez.
It's terrifying. It really is.
No, I imagine I don't. Well, yes, this is a very serious matter indeed. I will take care of him. And he's gonna like reach 3 times in his belt until he finds the keys, and he's pulling out like a ring of keys that he has, and he's gonna take the.
Rissy's getting kind of. She's getting kind of just. Like she's
We-
tapping her foot.
We have holding cells in the basement for the likes of them.
Cool. How about you give me them keys and show us the way? I'm quicker than you.
You can follow me.
I
He's not giving Russie the keys. I'm sorry.
no, but she wanted to try.
He will lead
Tired.
you guys down to the cellar, which has 2 cells. And it's a small, but it's a serviceable jail, and the green brand will go into the cell without,
Is there a mitochondria in there?
no. Oh, I get it.
Mm.
Because powerhouse. No powerhouses here, sadly.
That was exclusively for Trit's reaction.
Ha. But yes, he'll be put in the cell, and the mayor will untie him and then lock the cell door behind him. And the green brand's just gonna sit. More like flop, on the small cot. And the mayor's gonna turn back to you as he hooks the keys back around his belt and just be like, "Well, thank you very much for your service to the good town of Phandelver."
Uh-huh.
Mr. Mayor,
Press.
We'll be bringing more your way, I'm sure. This is just the only one that survived the attack.
Well, the
Which, by the way,
penalty,
they started it.
well, self-defense can't be helped, and the penalty for murder and slavery is indeed execution, so...
Oh, I'm sure you'll be more than able to carry out that penalty with those soft hands of yours.
Well, he'll need to be interrogated first.
And you'll do that with that very intimidating voice. You're doing such a good job.
I mean, I reckon if you can't scare him, you can just bore him to death.
Hey, out of curiosity, when's the next election cycle?
Yes, and with that wonderful question, I think it's time for me and my colleagues to go get a night's rest. We appreciate the assistance, Matt. You have been so fantastic.
I'm thinking about trying to
Max.
convince a tiefling to run against you, which is strange coming from me.
That is strange coming from you.
Yes, well, Holly has been after my job for quite some time, and I've been able to hold on to it so far.
Oh, it must
So
be all
who
the
she's
grease
after?
on your fingers. Maybe you got that
Oh.
that's glue.
Dang, Max. I thought you were on fire before.
You can tell, like, he's definitely annoyed with you, Max, but he's annoyed in that, like, way that he understands that you don't understand, like, you probably don't understand the position he was in. And it looks like he wants to, like, say something, but he's just gonna be like, "Was there any other business you all had this evening?"
I got. You know what? My colleague has advised that it is time for me to clear her out, so I'm gonna do as he suggests. Bless your heart. He's just gonna like pace back and forth for a couple minutes trying to figure out and then just walk away.
Yeah.
Missy just starts snorting and laughing again.
As we all walk away, someone
Class
make me.
now.
As we all walk away, as you guys walk away from the mayor, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Kelsey will do that because he's pretty perceptive.
All y'all can,
Oh,
except maybe Max, who stormed off.
okay, good. Aster, goodness.
Esther's watching Max too closely to see if he explodes. Like, maybe it'll happen again.
I don't know. If anything could make anyone mad, it's that mayor. Like,
Yeah.
Fine, just
Kelsey,
punch him.
Kelsey and Kane, like, as you guys walk away, you hear the mayor, like, muttering to this green brand something about, "Oh, he just expected me to just roll him out without any guards. No, yeah, I'll just go ahead and run out a group of people who are killing folks and who are upstanding until, like, you guys started doing that. Honestly, y'all were fine until you killed the wood carver, and what was I supposed to do when you guys kill people? I can't, like, it's like along those lines of the gist is basically like the green brands absolutely bullied the shit out of the mayor, and he wasn't really able to do much about them anyway, because Phandelver doesn't have any guards. Like, Darren is the closest thing they have.
All I'm saying, above table, is if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen.
Not all of us are a fucking demon core.
Phandelver wasn't really able to do a whole lot of. It's true though.
You know-
Phandelver wasn't really able to do a whole lot against the green brands. They were kind of screwed.
All I'm saying is that trying and failing is better than rolling over and letting kids get taken.
I mean, that's fair.
You know what? This calls for a posse.
Sorry, my brain just went to Curse of Strahd with, like, Theron being like, "Have you guys ever tried just not being impressed by Stroll?"
Love it.
He gets it, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating.
Yep.
Like, hey, well, stop wearing your fucking trauma like a badge and do something about it. Like,
I need to hang on. Let me just stamp down my inner Idalia real quick. So, with your new green brand friend dropped off in the mayor's capable hands, and
Friend is a stretch.
Extend out.
and
Every
such.
part of that sentence was a stretch. Like,
Including his belt line.
You guys walk out of the. You guys will walk out of the town hall, and at the same time, you will see Barthen kind of lingering outside of Stonehill Inn, doing his usual thing until, obviously, like waiting for someone to sit down until he can enter and then sit down himself. And you'll pass Halia on the street also on the way there. But where are y'all going?
Too bad.
Are we going to the inn or are we going to go check on the Eatermaths?
I probably shouldn't go check on the.
You're
I'm
like,
sure-
you guys can go check on the Eatermaths? That sounds great.
time is it actually? Like,
It's dinner time.
okay.
The Eatermats did offer food.
Yeah, that
It's,
does
not
sound
the-
nice.
It's right here.
Yeah, but
It's
but
across
food that
the
doesn't
street,
cost
person.
money.
But yeah, free
Eatermath
food
is
and like
free.
homemade food too.
Well, it's an inn. They'll probably be homemade-ish.
I mean, true.
Okay,
American
but
processed cheese hasn't been
to be
invented.
fair, it'd be awful. It'd be kind of rude to turn down their hospitality for returning their boy. That we need to make sure that he did get home.
Yes, we didn't necessarily supervise him on the way back.
Right.
Lord knows he might have found some more trouble.
I mean, I hope not, but
So little faith in Carp.
We're not
I
going to
hope not,
force you to
but,
come
he
with
was
us,
with-
Kane, but it would be a pleasure to have you along
Right,
for some
yeah.
free food.
yeah.
Free food might be a reward for rescuing this kid.
Well, I mean,
Like, we're still going back to the inn afterwards. Like,
Fine.
As y'all pass Halia on the street, she waves to Kane and to Rissy and to no one else.
wow. Okay.
There.
Rissy will just kind of give her just kind of a nod, just acknowledging that she's there. Just okay. I'm gonna have to get over this, ain't I?
Mhm.
Alright. I don't have a house for the Eatermaths, so we'll just
I mean, it's kind of interesting to know that apparently she's gunning for the mayor's job. That tracks. That tracks with her.
And
Yeah,
I'd
let me
say
actually
anyone would
put-
do a better job, but like, would she do a good job though?
Aster
Oh.
on this map because she wasn't there before.
I
I mean, I
Miss
thought
Esther, I don't
you
rightly
knew her,
know.
right?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't rightly know if I could tell you if she's fit to run the town.
Okay.
I mean, she's clever, and she knows her way around with words.
I
But
feel like
Yeah,
the bar set so
yeah,
low that
sure.
someone competent's good enough.
Rissy's just gonna, yeah.
Just saying, like you seem a bit weird around her, so I can't help but feel something's off.
Right. Yeah, I've only told Max about all that, ain't I? Okay. Well, I reckon that'll come out when it comes out, won't
In
it?
spectacular fashion.
Just kind of give her a look, but like not gonna press it for now.
I did get banged up pretty good. So, a little bit. She's just gonna kind of wave her hand in that so-so gesture. As
I'm
we go.
assuming y'all are walking and talking. It occurs to me that I activated the scene too quickly. But
You're good.
You arrive in the Eatermath orchard as dark is falling, and it seems Carp arrived a little bit before you guys because Darren has him in his arms and is hugging him very tightly.
Oh, okay,
Um,
good. He made it back.
yes,
Oh, that's good. Oh.
and find Darren's voice again. He'll set Carp down and ruffle his hair, and Carp's mom will come out. I don't have a token for her, but she'll come out and all that too. And as it takes him a minute for them to notice y'all as you come up, and then when he does, Darren is immediately just like, oh, you guys are okay.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're alive. Got kind of banged around a little bit, but all's good. And she does double thumbs up.
I was worried when Carp said how many of them there were and what happened, but
Yes, well, I don't feel like we have to worry about them too much.
No, I was expecting to run into more trouble once we got into town, but they don't. They seem to be pretty scarce right now.
Yeah. Caught one of them at least.
that's good. One of them will have information, and hopefully the rest of them will keep their heads down, at least a little bit,
Nice.
till I reckon y'all cut them out by the roots, so I'm sure they'll
Well, and I still don't like the thought of him just like lurking around, waiting for us to skip town again.
Cut them,
Get back to
bend
your
them.
old tricks.
might take them a while to regroup,
Yeah.
if they regroup at all.
Well, I mean, I reckon they probably got somewhere else to go, because there was one other captive missing, and ain't nobody found Sister Grail yet.
Right.
She
Is
wasn't there.
who said something about the castle? Someone said something about the castle. Was it the goblins?
The
Or
goblin
was it?
said that they took Droop to the castle.
Yeah, so they might have another base
And
of operations there.
But we ain't going there just yet.
Oh no, not now, but probably soon.
I'd hope not. Y'all look like y'all went through the ringer.
They'll be it.
Lucky for you all. I reckon the wife is about done making food. Sure she wouldn't mind a few more at the table.
We'd
We
be
owe
most
y'all
grateful for it. Yeah.
Now, we wouldn't want to impose.
we owe y'all so much for bringing this scamp back.
If you're going to insist.
After a hard day of glowing like the sun, nothing
It'd
fills
be-
the belly more than a homemade meal.
It'd be awful rude to turn it down.
Glowing like the
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Magic and stuff.
No.
She's just gonna kind of wave her fingers in the air like magic.
No, yeah, I got
Right.
magic and stuff. I could tell y'all some stories.
Stories are good.
But yes, Darren will invite you in. There will be a hearty feast of Mrs. Eatermath is a drow, but it's a feast fit for any halfling. Carp, once he is like settled like at home and like the table is set and everything and it is appropriate, is asking 20 billion questions a minute about what happened, about what the monster with the one eye that he saw was. Did you guys see the monster with the one eye? What was that? It was so creepy. What was it?
You know what? You can talk to Miss Astor and Mr. Kelsis about that. Okay.
I don't know. Don't want to give the kid nightmares.
Miss
He
Astor, I
went
think he's
after
saving
some.
money to
He
give him
just got
you're-
nightmares.
kidnapped. I
yeah,
think
no,
he's
that's true.
fine. It's gonna have more nightmares about that than whatever the hell that thing was.
Right. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Darren muttering something about if he ever gets his hands on one of them.
Well, I so happen to know where you can find one.
Mm.
Well, I haven't had to interrogate anyone in a while, but I reckon.
Well, the mayor might need some help with that.
I don't know, Mr. Eatermath. You're awful scary. You're awful scary with a hoe.
Well, some, some skills you don't unlearn, even
I
if you ain't
swing a
got,
sword.
even if you ain't got the hips for it anymore, or the back for it. Oh,
I mean, there ain't nothing quite as scary as a parent, all ticked off.
no, it's true. And I was about ready to come after y'all myself, but he's a
I'm
bit, he is a
uh,
little bruised, and he's got like his arms wrapped up. It's not a sling. It probably should be, but
He old.
he old.
He old.
As as y'all are eating and such, he's not gonna he's not gonna like pull Max aside, but he is gonna kind of lean over to Max to be like private but not like secretive, and just be like, you doing okay? I can't help but notice that your fancy get-up's gone.
hmm.
Oh, I'm all right, I reckon.
Hmm. What kind of all right are you though?
Oh, that special kind of all right when you remember exactly what sort of people your parents were.
Mm, right.
You know, all right.
I'm mighty sorry they weren't better for you.
Well, I happy to see that it looks like somebody bucked the trend.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I had a good woman to set me straight.
You know, I don't have a whole lot of experience with that myself, but I hear that's important. Also, if you ever randomly caught fire before,
Not caught fire. I mean, like, it don't hurt as much as others, but no.
you know, when
I thought we were over, so it's not a typical tiefling thing.
I was,
ASMR.
it was the darndest thing. Rissy was in danger, and these bugbears were torturing a creature that we'd saved before, and I was thinking about my my birth parents, and man, if it ain't a thing, I was just I caught fire, and I saw a lot of things at once, and those bugbears are dead. Ever happened to you? You ever had a day like that?
You're another tiefling. Has this ever happened before? Is this part of tiefling puberty that I just don't know about?
Mom
You
and Pa
left town
always
before
said.
they gave you to talk.
Mom and Pa always said I was a late bloomer.
Well, I mean, I ain't never caught fire before, but
I was afraid to say that.
I did once travel with this fellow a bit, who got sort of bursts of energy that were real well, they were fucking terrifying, if I'm being quite honest. Is what they were. He grew wings, and it was a lot of light. I don't remember fire, but
What about eyes?
maybe. Haven't talked to him in a while. But
That sounds similar.
don't think that's from your parents, if you catch my drift.
I knew your daddy. He couldn't do that.
Your dad couldn't do that either. And neither could your mom.
Well, maybe it's
I'm pretty sure they would have shown me that at some point.
well, that's odd, but that's all right. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Carp like tugs on his dad's sleeve and he's like, Dad, if I ask him nicely, can I ask him nicely to burst into flames? Or is that rude?
Oh.
He's a good kid.
Carp, not tonight. Yes, the food is a delicious beef stew with fresh vegetables and a side of the apples and the fruits that they grow. They serve you the cider, which uh, they are actually known for, and the cider is probably the best cider you guys have ever had. It is delicious, crisp, and
Mm.
cool and yummy.
Mm.
Oh.
And let me.
No, it's alcohol. My brain just it just says it's juice.
Yeah.
Apple juice.
It's like, yes, apple juice.
Apple juice.
Just like extra
I
fizzy
don't
apple
know
juice.
alcohol. It's just juice.
You're not wrong, to be fair.
Say,
Or what does my
Say,
sister call it? Wobbly pop.
Wobbly pop.
We're not talking about a bottle of Chablis here. We're talking fizzy apple juice.
Let me just add that to an R&Beerism. Wobbly pop.
That's incredible.
Wobbly pop.
I love it. So, while say, yeah, as the end of the meal is nearing, Rissy's just gonna kind of lean back and just, Mrs. Eatermouth, that come from a halfling, you have very good cooking skills. I'm sorry, I'm not great with words right now. I took a pretty good whack to the head.
No, that's fair, darling. Y'all look like y'all have been through a lot, but thank you.
Just
I worked at this tavern for a while with this halfling that ran it, so I was able to pick up a few things from her, thankfully. So.
Oh.
Well,
I reckon you had a good teacher then.
I think I did.
It shows.
Well, I'm glad. Mighty high praise.
Rissy's just gonna shrug up her shoulders and grin.
Yeah, thank you very much for the meal.
Let me see if Darren notices a thing.
Which thing? There are so many.
There are
Dang.
so many.
So
oh my god. You can't tell what's You can't tell what's weird with this group because everyone's already freaking weird.
Everyone's already so weird.
I don't know what you're talking about. Most of us are pretty normal.
Perception is wisdom. That is a no. He does not. That's fine. He's had a day.
We all have had it.
All right.
Who hasn't?
Yeah. Well, you all will leave with full bellies, and the eater mess will offer to let y'all stay, but they don't really have they've got like a bedroom and like a
we
loft.
appreciate it, but we got rooms at the tavern.
We don't want to impose any further, y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we're glad we could get your ornery little feller back.
And he
relatively unscathed.
And he won't cause any more trouble for about a month or so.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah, they do.
Just keep him from causing trouble in the wrong ways, I guess.
Oh, I reckon he's learned now. But if y'all Carp's just like, yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
But if
Yes,
y'all need
sir.
anything at all from us, you just let us know. I still got a few tricks up my sleeve. I like to think so.
Y'all are just full of surprises.
Keeps folks on their toes. Are we doing anything with the eater myths before we leave?
Time to sleep.
Sounds like it, Nico. Head
We'll
back
go
to the inn.
head back to the inn. The inn's nightlife has picked up and people are still eating. Holly is there. Elmar and Lightning are like on two separate sides of the bar.
Just shut up and kiss already.
They're like sitting a table closer to each other this time, like.
Oh my god, they talk to each other.
Oh boy,
I
it's
ship it.
happening.
I ship it so hard.
Two NPCs like with bitter X vibes, and all of a sudden it's a thing that that we gotta make happen.
It's not.
Sure it is.
They can just be bitter exes that just don't like each other and have to talk sometimes because someone took their usual spot to just like see what would happen.
Excuse me. Excuse me, that one's my spot. No? Okay, fine.
It's like,
Yes.
oh, sorry, you should have came like 10 minutes sooner.
But as you guys are walking back up to your rooms, you can all take a long rest, and Rissy, make me a perception check.
Oh,
Okie
jeez.
dokie.
So, how much time can I spend reading my book that evening?
Rissy, please.
She took it. She took a pretty good clock to the head.
You did take a pretty good clock to the head.
Why, it's just a concussion.
It's a concussion. Rissy, you walk through the tavern, and as you're looking over the room and waving to those who wave to you, the Halia and the innkeeper's wife, Trilena, you think for a second you feel a pull, kind of like you felt with the mimic, but it's gone as quickly as it comes, as the headache sets in.
And she just kind of rubs her head. Just oh, I
You
need to
have
sleep.
you have to get 8 hours of sleep,
Right.
Aster. So
Yep, agreed. But it sounded like it wasn't that late in the evening yet.
yeah, it wasn't that late in the evening. You could probably get a good. How many hours do you need?
So many.
Oh, so many. Good lord.
48.
Over a period of 6 days. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure the math really checks out on that
48
unless
hours
you
divided
have
by
to be doing
6.
that like 8. Yeah, you have
8
to do it like
hours? Good lord.
that's a bit ridiculous.
What is?
Can
You
you
could
do
what?
it on a long rest? I think you can do it during a long rest, though, right?
I'm not sure if that counts. Like, I feel like I should get sleep. Like,
What is Aster doing?
reading a book, doing studying.
Of those 8 hours, 6 must be spent sleeping. Remaining 2 can be used for light activity.
Oh, there you go.
All right, staying up extra late studying.
Oh boy, just like old times. I
Mhm.
think you could probably get in like a good 3 hours tonight before your brain starts not seeing words on the page.
Oh, all right.
I did it. I finished the book. I don't know what half of it was.
Basically, yeah. Is anyone else doing anything that night?
I mean, Rissy's just kind of looking at the gloves, the mimic gloves on her
Oh.
hands, just like. So, hey y'all. Hi. Um, people gonna look at it. people gonna look at us funny, more funny, if they see that you ain't that you're that you are what you are, and not my gloves or something. So I don't know how's this sleep arrangement gonna work.
I can sleep.
You want to just I don't know, rest in my backpack or something, and I'll pull you out in the morning.
Okay. There's
Hey.
a slurping. There's like a weird
Oh,
slurping
that's weird.
sound as the gloves kind of ooze off your hand, and the mimic slithers into your
That's
backpack.
weird. I don't think I'm gonna get used to that, but okay.
Separate rooms are great.
Night night, master.
Good night.
Ew.
Just okay. It's gonna take some getting used to.
Just something you can
Adjusting.
vaguely hear like a room over. Gross.
All right. You all will awaken the next morning, rested, maybe a little achy, depending on who you are, but
Yeah.
you've probably slept in until about like 10:30.
Damn.
I mean,
Late.
y'all did do a lot
Yeah.
yesterday. But the smell of breakfast is wafting up from below. Who's up when?
Same. Rissy's probably she's still a little antsy about the whole fact that she does have a mimic in her room with her, master or not. Just
Pet
so
mimic.
she's a little antsy still. So she gets up and she checks in her backpack and just, good morning.
There's when you look in your backpack, Rissy, there is a mini version of the really long chest that says Talon. When you say good morning,
Adorable.
6 little eyes open. Good morning.
All right, I guess
Oh, it's too precious.
come on out. she's just gonna reach her hands in there.
Reach your hands in and the mimic will slurp around your hands and be gloves again.
You had to use that word. Why did you use that word?
Slurp.
It's a useful word.
It's a word,
I
absolutely.
mean, what other word would you
What
use to
other word is
describe what it's doing? Like,
Same with that done. After she's had a little bit to just kind of meditate, she'll head downstairs.
I like talking to Master Rissy. The other master didn't talk to me. I like this.
oh, so now Talon recognizes it was a different person. Huh.
Okay. So you're the
It was
master
told
that
it was a
talked
different
to me,
person, so
Oh, that's.
Bill told it last session it was.
huh?
Hmm.
I mean,
Kelsey's probably just doing stretching.
my friends think it's weird, but I mean, you seem pretty all right to me. Kind of nice to talk to you. Kind of nice to talk to you too. But, I mean, I don't know. I ain't ever talked. I ain't never talked to one to. I ain't never talked to him before.
Me either.
Everyone else disagrees.
Constant internal screaming.
Max, you wake up with a clear mind and no fiery inferno to be had in the middle of the night?
Maybe I was
Holy
dreaming.
rage.
Sure, buddy.
No. You don't just dream something like that.
He could try.
He's got
He
imagination.
can try. He can
Pretty
certainly
fiery
try.
imagination you got there.
Max just gonna get ready and go on downstairs.
I'd say Kane was probably up earlier, but
Was he though?
I mean, an attempt might have been made.
I think
Kane,
Rissy was
He
probably
has a
up
person to go
earlier.
talk to.
he does have a person to go talk to. Kane wakes up at 8 a.m. and is then just like, do I want to get out of bed? Do I want to get out of bed?
Still maybe up before everybody else.
Yeah, Hester
Is he
probably
going
still gets
to-
up a little bit earlier, but just reads the book for like another hour before doing her normal routine. Unseen servant, tidy up, go fetch Kelsey, have it tidy up there too. Like
Usual.
You just Kelsey's just in there doing like stretches and stuff. Limber mind, limber body, limber mind. Limber body.
right.
Rissy was
Anyways,
by
I'm
about
going down
9:30.
to get some breakfast, Kelsey. You should eat something.
Yes, I'm coming on down here in just 1 second. Just this pop, pop, pop from his back. Oh, that's been there since yesterday.
Is
Say,
Kane
it
gonna seek
doesn't
anyone
usually
out
make that
in the
noise.
early?
Yeah.
Yes. Was that a yes or a no?
Yeah.
Sweet. He's gonna do that before everyone wakes up?
In theory.
Awesome. Well, let's get you all down to breakfast and then do a little flashback.
Okie dokie.
Flashback. Oh boy.
Yeah. Go down to breakfast and it is being served by the Stonehill, Mr. and Mrs. Stonehill.
Good folks.
Kane is probably just coming back in from his trip out, which we will do now. I'm gonna do what I did last time.
No secrets. What?
Secrets,
Secret.
secrets.
That means Trit's got to take off his headset.
I
Would you be
will.
so kind?
I would be.
Let
Good
me
secrets.
deafen everyone.
By the way, you've deafened me.
Yeah,
which-
no, I got it.
Okay,
I
good.
figured it out.
Take off
Figured it out.
headphones.
It's fine. All right. All right, Kane, you are up before everyone else. What is it exactly that you were going to do?
Just his own usual morning routine and just kind of make sure no one else is up before he just kind of slips out.
All right. You're slipping out and you're going to go talk to Halia?
Go talk to Halia.
All right.
Doesn't want to move because this sucks, but whatever, he wants her off his back.
Oh, that's fair. You can find her at the Phandelver Minor Exchange. Down the road through the square towards the Lion Shield Coster a little bit ways. You guys pass the woodworker as you go, and the mother and children that you saved yesterday give you a happy wave as you pass. The exchange itself is a trading post where local miners have their valuable finds weighed and measured and paid out. It's not bustling, but there is some business there. And Halia, when she sees you come in, is like, Keen!
You have way too much energy for this.
Well, gotta be good. What can I do for you? You just here to visit?
No, not exactly.
Okay. Well, come over
Got what
here.
you asked for.
Oh, perfect. Well, come over here. Let's go get it looked out, and she'll take you back into like a proper like a her own office where it's just the two of you. She'll shut the door and stuff, and she'll just be like, "Okay, what do you have? What do you have for me?"
There's just kind of pull off his satchel thing back and just full of papers and just kind of pop it down.
Okay.
Whatever I
She'll
could grab.
she'll take the papers and she'll look through them. She'll be like, "Okay, okay. Well, it's not much, but that's fine."
It cleared out a lot. Otherwise, it was just alchemy ingredient lists.
Yeah. I don't suppose you're familiar with the coalition at all?
Heard bits and pieces, maybe, but on that, no.
Well, there's 3 syndicates. There's the Society of the Cloven Hoof, which Rissy and I are part of. There's the Grey Caste, which have a lot of Duragar, and so they tend to stay underground. And then there is the Convent of Shadows, which Iarno is part of. It seems our employer had deemed not to trust just the hoof with this, and now the coven is in on things too, which is how Yarno got involved. But I am not giving up my right to this job here. I have spent too many years with working for the hoof to let some upstart slip me by. But with him, with this and with him chased away, I'll take over the few green brands that are lying low, make sure they can still be around without being associated with him.
I mean, they're not very smart.
They're not.
Well, a good chunk of them are dead.
Expendable. It happens. Let me give you something for your trouble. I did say I was going to reward you for this. And she will go to like a chest she has and give you a new short sword and a new dagger. It's not much, but given people you're up against, I hope they can help. We still need that key. I don't know if the dwarves have it. I haven't heard from Yarno.
I mean, I know I was sent to deal with that dwarf and then the goblins got mixed into it. Honestly, I don't.
Yes, because the black spider deemed to work with goblins. And when you deal with goblins, things just get mucked up.
Honestly, I'm not sure if just like my job's done here now or.
Well, your job was to kill the dwarf and to get the key. Now the dwarf is gone, and we don't know where the key is either. I don't imagine Lord Fang will be very happy about this. Bet it wasn't exactly us who mucked it up. We might be able to throw Iarno under the bus.
Well, I mean, if he was the one who brought the goblins in, then fair enough, I guess.
How long are you going to be sticking around?
Till I figure out an excuse to tell my superior
Fair enough. Well,
why
you
this
can.
just ended up being a clusterfuck.
Yes, well, if the coven hadn't gotten involved and it just let me do my job, but no, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Well, might be able to use someone to our advantage here anyway. The Hoof has been keeping an eye on Rissy, and I haven't told them that she's here yet, but that might help with us. That might help get us back into good graces too. You could stick around them for a while still, and if you see the key, try and find it and let us know. The big boss tends to hang around Thunder Tree, though. So you could, if you wanted to avoid that.
Where's that place come up several times now?
It's an old ruin.
That place in some castle.
Oh yeah, Cragmaw Castle. It's where the goblins have set up their headquarters. And the goblins apparently work for someone else who has been partnered with the Black Spider, who Iarno's partnered with, and it's just I was going to keep it so simple. I was going to keep it so simple. I had schmoozed up Lord Fang. It was going to be fine. We were going to kill the dwarf. I had hired your guild to kill the dwarf because I knew he was on the way, and your guild was closer, and everything was going to work out. But no. Some upstart had to come in. But either way, I would appreciate it if you could keep an eye on them at least, just to make sure they don't go sticking their noses into more. And we might need to call Rissy in, depending on what the Cloven Hoof wants her next.
I mean, I feel like that's probably going to be a challenge unto itself.
You would think so, but it never is. I'll handle her, don't worry. I usually do.
Fair enough.
Well, good luck out
I'm
there.
not going to stop them if they're going to be putting their noses in your business.
Well, if you could just keep me updated on the whereabouts. If you do go to Thunder Tree, let them know that you're a neighbor, though. Just so that you don't run into trouble. You'll know them when you see them. Lord Fang is very hard to miss.
Sounds like it.
Oh, you don't even know. And you still need to tell me your favorite ice cream.
Don't have any.
Oh, that's boring.
Not like I've exactly had access to it.
That's fair. Well, I'll make something good. I'll get some.
Just do what you want.
I have to make sure that my assets are taken care of. And you are surprisingly one of those. So long as you're in Phandelver, at least.
Well, don't know how long that's going to be, but there's not a lot here.
No, not yet. Don't worry, there will be, though. We're going to put Phandelver back on the map, Lord Fang and I. Just, this needs to get straightened out first. We need that key first.
Keep the eye out at least.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Kane. Funny name.
Not mine.
I know. but it won't do for me to blow your cover on accident. Anyway, you have a good rest of your day,
Yeah, wherever it goes.
wherever it goes. And she'll give you the sword. You should have the sword and dagger in your inventory.
We sure do.
Yay!
There's a lot of those on
And
his belt.
unless you need anything else from her,
Nope, it is get the hell away from her time.
that is fair. All right,
And back he goes.
back he
Hello?
goes.
We're back.
Hello, and
Hello?
we are back.
We're back. Okay.
Yay.
And we resume our day of everyone at the tavern. Kane, you're probably able to pick up your breakfast as everyone else is coming down.
Excuse me. Oh,
Morning,
Kane-
everybody.
say Mr. Kane was up early.
Usually am.
I mean, I was up a little earlier, but just stayed
In the room reading a bit more.
Morning.
Y'all feeling all right
Or
after yesterday?
Sure, but alive. And that is the best part of it.
Yeah, feeling all right.
That's good. Oh boy.
The Stone Hills seem to have splurged this morning, and you guys are served omelets
Oh,
and stuff. Some are stuffed with like ham, and some are
Oh.
got veggies. There's steaming, piping hot oatmeal. There's really good grits and pancakes.
Oh, Southern breakfast.
Good old Southern breakfast.
Oh, be still my heart.
You think someone's eating chicken and waffles in like a corner? That's a thing.
Now,
It's a good
I don't
thing.
know about it.
It's
I
a
don't know
good
about all that, but
I like chicken and waffles. Max might consider it heresy.
what's that? It's unnatural.
It's like a tieflin, not to be trusted.
Yeah. As Mrs. Stonehill will come around and serve everyone, and Rissy, your pancakes have chocolate chips
Oh,
sprinkled on them.
Aw.
Why does Ritzy get special treatment?
Oh, I don't know.
Because she does. Speaking of Rissy
Yep.
getting special treatment, Rissy, make me a perception check.
Just
Oh.
like as Trelina's walking by, just sorry. I was trying to find my
There she is.
she walked by real close.
She did. She walked by close.
Or
she-
Rissy's more rested this morning or something. Who
or
knows?
both. Rissy, as Trilena walks by and serves everyone and gives you your chocolate chip pancake sprinkled with like powdered sugar and looking delicious, you feel the unmistakable ping that the in almost instinctual subconscious draw to her, the same one that you had when you found little Talon.
Hmm. She's she feels it and she kind of perks up for a moment, just kind of blinks and she just kind of turns over to Trelina and asks, "What's the occasion?" Because it seems like y'all just really just putting out a full table today.
Well, apparently there's a green brand in the cells of the Master's Hall, and no one's really seen a whole lot of them lately, since yesterday evening. So, I figured it would be a little special to just
So, sounds like a good
a little
cause
bit
for
of a
celebration.
celebration. Exactly.
Well, hi golly, that sounds like sounds like we did a real good job under there, y'all.
Well, it is good to hear. Again, I
Yes,
just
maybe.
worry if it has
Thank you very
all of
much.
it. But yeah, hopefully they'll leave you all alone for a little bit.
Oh, I hope so.
Give us a little bit more time to figure out what they'd been up to.
Between that and I hear the Tribor Trail doesn't have as much goblin activity anymore. Maybe Barthen can actually get some decent shipments in,
Yep,
and we
I
can
I
start.
would hope that there's less goblins causing trouble that way too.
Like that just
Things are looking up for a little bit, you know. So
I think I know some goblins that could help get the things moved around place to place.
oh, they
Yeah.
have already been such a lovely help.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah. I've been surprised how quickly they've taken to for new employment.
Can I insight for sarcasm?
You can, yeah.
Max isn't very good at this, but
Oh.
Oh, apparently now he is.
the
No,
dice say
Max.
so.
The dice do say so. No, she is being sincere. They've actually maybe done some a decent job. I mean, they haven't quite gotten the what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh,
They haven't gotten part of the part where the package shouldn't be super beaten up, but as long as it arrives there,
Mm.
that's sometimes what matters.
I mean, maybe I can give him a few pointers on that. I used to do some.
Depending on
I
when you
used
got
to.
this package, I mean, it
I
could have had
used to do
some
some delivery running.
difficulties
hmm.
delivering it to you.
I used to do
Oh,
some delivery running. Maybe I can talk to him next time. Next time we see him.
maybe
Yeah,
they are little things, so
Yeah.
we're missing half the team right now. So
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
shame. I do
Well.
hope nothing bad happened to them.
I'll be finding out soon enough, I
oh,
imagine.
right.
Will you all be careful in your endeavors? It's
Mm,
it's not as dangerous around here anymore with the green brands gone, but one can never be too careful.
certainly not.
Things linger still around.
Mm.
Those orcs are apparently still a problem.
So we
And I've
hear.
heard I've heard stirrings of undead coming from the old well, so
Wait, what?
being seen
Sorry,
around
what?
the old well.
What's the old well?
Oh, it's it's called Old Owl Well. It's over some ruins out towards
Okay, so it's not like the town well or something. That'd
no,
be
no, no,
the
no,
problem,
no.
right? The old
It's
owl well. That sounds like
Oh,
that's an interesting name.
it's over on the
like undead.
it's over on the Coneyberry side of things. One of those ruins that
Oh.
got got ransacked, and it's
I'm afraid I'm going to be disappointed again, but is there any story behind that name? Old Owl? Well,
not that I know of.
damn it.
It might have been named before my time. You all do be careful out there. And she'll give Rissy's
Of
head
course.
specifically a little pat before popping off before scuttling off to do her next thing. And now Rissy, you can't shake that feeling that you got, but okay.
And she's just blinking, just hmm. Mm. She just kind of shrugs and just I don't know. I don't get it. Does she like me or something? Oh.
Oh, what's not to like? You're a very friendly person.
Oh. Well, thank you, Miss Astor. I do try. Oh. I'm confused.
There.
A lot of stuff flies over my
Several
head.
of us, I think.
the, the sus face from Trey.
yeah, nothing to complain about. Getting some extra treats.
Yeah.
What happened?
Max, were you spacing out again?
What?
Versus just gonna kind of tilt her head and just grin at him. Just that. Were you really spacing out, or?
Just gonna give her a bit of a smile and go back to eating.
Okay.
Quite comfortable and tucking in.
Goodness. Rissy will
Nice.
offer to share some of the special treatment she's getting. Like, just y'all
Share
want
the
to try it?
Oh, absolutely. And if you're offering, I mean, they're your special pancakes, you don't have to, but I'll take some.
I mean, I don't know why, but you know,
Well,
I'm
it's
willing
kind
to
of you
share.
to share. Mhm. Is anyone else partaking in the
It's like good
I
food
have
make
like
better
a
for
sweet
the
tooth, so
Kelsey will
Yeah.
refrain.
There is gonna be a quick
oh,
little.
boring.
Oh, that's a high roll.
I got my own breakfast, thank you. That
Oh,
would
boy.
Rissy, you're the only one that notices because
Oh.
everyone else's passive perception is
Oh, dear.
no. You're
Just was the same, unless Reese's just went up recently, which it could have.
you're
don't know if he-
eating, Rissy, and as you like pick up the the piece of pancake on your fork, there's just like a little tongue
Oh,
that comes out and eats the piece of pancake from your fork.
ew.
You know what? Nope, I should. Okay. Yep.
He was legitimately stealthy enough to
Uh-huh.
where
yeah.
only
Do that.
you recognize. Yeah, it rolled an 8.
So he's just a chameleon.
Yeah.
Gross.
I love it.
Just
Yeah.
like a Yoshi. No more pancake.
She's just gonna blink for a second, then just kind of look at her hand. Just okay. Yeah. Okay.
Just a little bit of a happy rumble from your hand as it eats a pancake.
Like a purring or something.
Yeah. Those little teeny vibrations. But
Yeah.
oh no, go
Oh.
ahead.
That's funny.
No, it's just it's just like as we're wrapping up breakfast. I know I hate to rush us into anything else, but there is still the matter of Sister Garrel being missing, and now, dang it, which goblin is it? Droop.
Mm-hmm.
Not, and I think all of them might have to do with that castle that Banshee told us about. Miss
Maybe.
Agatha.
Oh yeah, you have not gotten any leads on where exactly Sister Garel is. Just that some men in green took her.
Well, right,
know,
but I mean, given that the Green Brands seem to have some sort of connection with the castle, if that's where Droop was taken, maybe that's where they took Sister Garrel too.
And I
So, I mean,
reckon
she wasn't in the caves, so.
Well, was it the green brands or the bugbears?
they did say in green, but I reckon our friend down there in the town hall cellar might be able to tell us a thing or two.
Yeah, that's a
Maybe.
good point. We should probably ask him. Because, yeah, I guess we don't exactly have any other green brands around to check.
No. I mean, I could go
on the street, but
I could go poking around where they were, holing up that
Oh,
other
yeah, was that
end.
other in? Yeah, that'd be a start.
But
I don't know. And if they've already cleared out of there, too.
Look, it ain't our fault. They were resisting arrest.
yep.
take the door into the FBI. Open up.
FBI, open up. All right. Well, with the next steps in place of what you guys are going to do, I think now is a good time to call it for the night.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is about that time.
It is.
So
It is.
next time we will interrogate the green brand and go from there. So thank you so much for joining us, Twitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Lots of fun role play and stuff like that.
Yes.
And we'll get rolling again next week. Thank you for being with us, and tune in Friday for our fun world building something or other stream. We just don't know. Just tune in Friday for a surprise. Yay!
We're just full of surprises.
It'll surprise even us because we just don't know.
We just don't know.
But y'all have a good night and a good week, and we'll see y'all then.
Night.
Good night.
Night.